Hello my friends, and welcome to the video. As you can tell by the title already, we are gearing up for a little mid-year reset. Yes, look, I know it's August, just bear with me, alright? I'm a little bit late to the game, but I know that it's better late than never, so yeah, don't judge me. I honestly wouldn't say that life's been bad lately. In fact, I've genuinely really been enjoying my days. The weather has been slowly improving as spring approacheth here in Melbourne, and I can definitely feel it. And if you've been following along for a while, you know that I wake up around 5-ish every single morning, and I absolutely love my productive morning routine. However, we do all go through slumps sometimes, and not gonna lie, I have been feeling very unmotivated, just spending way too much time doom scrolling on my phone and brain rotting, and just feeling a little bit meh in general. So I thought it would be a perfect opportunity for a little reset. It's not like new resolutions or anything like that, or just setting crazy goals, but it's literally just reprioritizing things in my life and resetting my space and my mind. So yeah, enjoy the video. Hello, good morning. So as you can see, the sun has risen, and that is because it is quite well into the morning. It's actually only 7:30. Yeah, it's only 7:30. It's not that bad, but I have literally just been spending the past hour rotting on my phone. You will see it later in today's video, but I basically just spent like 45 minutes to an hour just like buying new bed linen. Because I wanted new bed sheets. I made an order, so you will see that come through later. So we're gonna have a cute little bed update. But yeah, I was not feeling it this morning. I am so tired, so unmotivated. Just like wanting to not do anything all day, but the sun is rising, and it is looking like a very beautiful sunrise. It's moments like these where you really do kind of have to suck it up and just get it done, because yesterday I skipped out on running by going for a little walk, which is still good, but it's not really pushing yourself. And if you keep on falling back into this desire to always want to just be comfortable, not pushing yourself and not willing yourself to actually try and be better, you know, you're just gonna be in this endless cycle where you wish you were this way, and yet you just cannot actually get there. I don't know if any of that made sense. So here we are on the bike. I'm about to smash out a workout, and we're just gonna get it done. We're just gonna get it done, and we're gonna move on with the rest of our morning. I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I just wanted to, I guess, further inspire you. All it takes is just you being able to will yourself to get here, and then once that becomes a habit, it gets easier and easier. There are gonna be moments like today where I really don't feel like it, but we do it anyways, and then afterwards we feel so good. Let's just get to it. We are at the standing desk, as you can see. The purpose of this mid-year reset isn't to just write down a bunch of like new goals, new mantras, whatever. No, it's actually kind of just being able to take a step back and like reflect. I've definitely highlighted this before on this channel, but I am a Christian. My faith is something that is actually really prominent in my life. There's that scripture that talks about giving thanks to God and remembering all the things that He did. I actually think that it is really important for some of us, especially when we're kind of like always on the go, when we're always going from one thing to another, to be able to take a little breather, you know, and just be like, wow, God did this, God did that. Now, one of the things that I actually really want to be able to do is, what are the prayers that I've been praying that God has actually answered? The prayers that I wrote down at the beginning of the year, the things that I had been believing for. And then also I want to write down some new prayers as well, some new things that I'm believing for, kind of just like resetting my faith a little bit as well, being able to be like, okay, I've seen God do this, now I'm believing for more. Anyways, the very important question of, do I want to manually write it or do I want to digitally write it? I think I'm gonna go with manual because I really want to use my cute little pen. Just going to start actually writing down a couple of things. I've kind of like divided it into different categories. Alright, so the first category is primarily to do with my health and eating, just kind of being able to reevaluate exactly what it is I want my goals to be. I'm literally on my walking pad pretty much every single day, just getting my steps in, walking while I work, because for me it's such an easy way to be able to get movement in while I'm actually being productive. And I'm still going to maintain my cycle workouts every morning because honestly, look at that sunrise. Like, seriously, this is why I am such a big fan of waking up early, just so you could see glorious sunrises like this. Like, what the heck even. And then obviously I'm still incorporating a lot of outside movement as well, walks and runs. Been really into running lately, but one thing I really want to be able to prioritize now is incorporating a lot more strength training. So in terms of the 7-day week, I will want to incorporate strength training into 2 or 3 of those days because I want to be able to build muscle. Moving on to the next category, which is spiritual and mental state of being. And so I did kind of briefly mention, just being able to kind of start the day with thankfulness and gratitude and praise honestly makes a huge difference. And I guess one of the main points of being able to take 15 minutes to an hour working on this reset plan, reprioritizing, shifting of gears. If someone was to ask me how I am right now, if I had to really tell them the condition of my head, my heart, my body, everything that I'm feeling right now, what would my answer be? And that perfectly segues into me talking about mental health and therapy. So I am in paid partnership with BetterHelp for this segment of the video. BetterHelp is actually an online therapy platform where you can connect with a personal therapist. I'm not gonna lie, at first I was a little bit skeptical. Now, genuinely, as a Christian, I believe that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Only true freedom can be found through Jesus and a relationship with God. But I'm not here to preach to you. I do think that therapy is a great tool to be able to have a little bit of self-awareness of like why you do certain things, why you act a certain way. What I actually really liked about the platform was that you can choose Christian therapists. So if you are a Christian, you can tick off that you are a Christian and you would like a Christian therapist. I actually really loved that. I thought that was amazing. And so again, I think that online therapy is a useful tool. I actually have family members who have done therapy and it has helped them quite a lot. I do have a link to a discount code. If you are interested, you do get 10% off your first month. The link will be also in the description below. So if therapy is something that you have been considering, I highly recommend checking out BetterHelp. Follow the link on the screen or in the description box below and you can check it out for yourself. Good morning, everyone. So it is currently 6:01 a.m. I've got breakfast. Lately, I've been having 3 eggs instead of just 2 because it's more protein, and 2 eggs is just not enough protein in the morning. And then nestled underneath there, I've got a boatload of cottage cheese. That is just like a spelt sourdough. And of course, I always need to start off the day with a fat cup of coffee. And then also what I've been doing lately is I've been filling up my water bottle with just a little scoop of electrolytes. And so I just end up drinking like 750 mils of water just like that in the morning. And it's so good, like seriously. I am just going to enjoy my breakfast. How is everyone? How are we all doing this fine? First day of August. Wow, I cannot believe it. That's just crazy to me. I'm still on my Bible in 1 year plan. Keep on trucking along. I am a little bit behind. Not gonna lie. But I am on day 197, so that's crazy to me. I have been doing this for 197 days so far. That is so cool. First bite of the day. So obviously, as you can see, I am prioritizing protein for breakfast. That has been something that I've been doing for a while. It's something that I'm going to continue doing. But I had previously been in a calorie deficit and just a little mini cut. Then I went back into maintenance for a while just to reset my body. And it's not that I was eating unhealthy. It's just that there have been a few more indulgent days, I am going to do a little mini cut again, just a little mini 2 to 3 week calorie deficit, incorporating a lot more vegetables, a lot more fiber. So I'm just going to be focusing on that. So in my opinion, the best way to get stuck into a reset and to actually do the things that you wrote down and be able to focus is doing a little bit of a deep clean, doing something practical to actually reset your physical space. Here I am just doing a massive reset of my work area, of my desk space, because this is where I'm at pretty much like 60% of my life, just at this desk, working, editing. It's really important to have a really clean workspace. Clean space, clean mind. Okay, so let me just raise the desk up to my level. This is the current desk setup. I actually think that I might get rid of my desk mat because I don't know, it just feels a little bit more clean without it. I don't know if maybe my mouse might like skits out a little bit. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to get a mouse pad because it does not track at all on the glass surface. Going along with that whole deep clean mindset, clean your whole space. Like genuinely being able to have a clean environment, and maybe one thing that you need to commit to is actually reprioritizing keeping your space clean. All right, so here are the bed sheets that I mentioned earlier in my video. I ended up getting these from IKEA. I also, if you hadn't noticed, bought new bathrobes for both my husband and I from IKEA. I honestly think that just doing something simple like this, it doesn't need to be super expensive. It doesn't need to be super crazy. But yeah, just refreshing your bed and being able to have like fresh new sheets, oh, it does something. It does something to me on the inside. I feel like a new person. This here, my friends, is my pistachio protein coffee. And it may sound a little bit strange, but I got this pistachio protein powder because it was on sale, so I picked it up. I haven't really been on the protein powder vibe for a while because I honestly, this is the truth, okay? This is the cold, hard truth. I only buy this protein powder when it's half price. 40%, 30%, not good enough for me. Only when it's half price. Because it's like a little treat, you know? Because I can actually smash out my protein goals without protein powder. Just a nice little treat whenever it does go on half price. And I am milking it for all it's worth right now. I feel so alive. Now that we've got the desk all nice and reset and cleaned up, by the way, I ended up just cutting up my desk mat into this cute little cloud shape, and that's gonna be my mouse pad because you know what? Reduce, reuse, recycle. So anyways, I need to get to work now because I fluffed around so much this morning, genuinely, and it is it's a little bit late in the morning than I would like. You already know what's up. I'm gonna put on my extra long band for my watch so I could pop it onto my ankle because I am hopping back onto the walking pad. And honestly, if I had planned out this morning and not procrastinated and not fluffed around so much, I would have definitely gone for a nice fat walk. Like, look at this beautiful weather outside. Just stunning. Isn't that stunning? It's stunning. But unfortunately, I am me, and I did not execute this morning very, very well. So yeah, I'm going to pop on my headphones. These are my most beloved possession. My husband actually bought them for me for Christmas. By the way, I ended up upgrading my walking pad. Let me show you. Yes, I wear sandals with socks. It is not glamorous, but you know what? It does the job. Do you hear how insanely quiet this thing is? Like, I ended up picking this up from Amazon. I sold my other one, used that money to basically upgrade to a new one. This was a little bit more expensive, but completely worth it in my opinion because it is so quiet, like genuinely. I love this thing so much. My old one was so loud. Okay. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Okay, so today is going to be a content creation day, so I need to plan out my video today. So it's going to be something to do with food. I haven't really exactly nailed down what I want to do. By the way, if you guys have suggestions about recipe videos that you'd like me to do, maybe video ideas, or what kind of videos you'd like to see, please let me know down below. Comment. Make a little suggestion. I love hearing what you guys have to say. I love hearing what you guys want. I just want to know what the people want from me. I was kind of tossing up between like healthy comfort meals, super easy, budget-friendly meals that don't taste like diet food, but like hit the spot. Or how to fake meal prep if you don't like meal prepping, if you're not the kind of person that has time to meal prep, but yet you want to feel like prepared for the week. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm kind of like vibing more with. So let me just jot down my notes of like exactly what it is that I want to go and buy and prep so I can prepare for this video.
Been walking with my head down, just trying to drown the noise out. But I'm craving something different, craving revelation. Been too long since I felt that wish. I think I'm done being patient. Purpose flowing, feeling showing. I think I'm overweighted. You only own, baby. Give me all you got, baby. We could go in love. I'll be what you're dreaming of. Say no, na 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 na. Say no, na 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 na. You got me feeling brand new, like I got nothing to lose. I'm jumping from the high dive.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so I've just washed the hair. Today is indeed hair wash day. So it's now currently drying. It is almost 9:15 right now, and I'm actually headed to the flower market today with a friend because we have a wedding gig tomorrow. For those of you who don't know, I also have another side hustle with a friend. We are co-partners for a event floral business. We do primarily specialize in weddings, but we have done corporate before. We don't have a shop front or anything like that, so the day-to-day management is really non-existent. It's really just kind of like whenever we have an event coming up, which is tomorrow, so we have to go get our flowers. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. It is honestly such a glorious day. And what a fantastic week, genuinely, to do a little mid-year reset. Seriously, weather has been mwah, and I could just feel spring coming. And so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling alive. Anyways, right before I go, I need to vacuum the house because I had some people over last night. And it's looking a bit crumbly, not gonna lie. Let's just quickly vacuum. I have about 15 minutes before I have to actually be out the door. So let's reset the house really quick. So this isn't really something that I need to reset in my mid-year plan, but maybe it's something that you do. And it's not meant to be like a New Year's resolution kind of vibe. It's really genuinely meant to be like these are now my new priorities. That is what a reset should be. It shouldn't be like making a bunch of false and empty promises to yourself that are unrealistic. It's just like, all right, let's reprioritize my life, you know? One of those priorities for me has been in the past recent years to always keep a clean house and to vacuum every single day. So let's just stay on top of that, shall we? Okay, so not gonna lie, I don't actually have enough time to properly dry my hair before I head out. So that's all right. What I'm gonna do instead, put a little bit of hair oil. Just gonna brush this mess out. And when your hair is wet, you do wanna treat it quite gently because it's a lot more fragile apparently when it's wet. Gonna use my little silk scrunchie so it doesn't damage the hair. Just got another little scrunchie. And it's not actually terribly tight or anything like that because that's actually not the best. When you like slick it back and like pull too much on your skin, that causes wrinkles, you know? It's not like super tight, it just looks tight because it's wet, but we're ready to go. By the way, something that you should genuinely prioritize if you are also doing this little mid-year reset is drinking lots and lots and lots and lots of water. I try to drink 3 to 4 of these bad boys every single day. This is 750 mils. If you struggle with drinking water, this actually has lemon juice in it to kind of give it a little bit of flavor and just like a touch of salt. Again, just for a little bit of like natural electrolyte goodness. It helps, you know? It helps. Drink your water, everybody. Hydrate. Also, something that I find rather helpful is drinking ice water. I don't know, it just feels so much more refreshing and tastier actually to me than just room temp water. Fabulous. Like I said, just a little bit of lemon juice. And again, the smallest amount of high quality salt. I find the salt genuinely keeps you a little bit more hydrated than just like normal plain water. And the lemon juice helps as well. Nice little hack for you.
And this is why we're florists. We got our banh mi. We got our ice latte. Because when in Footscray, you know. This is what childhood dreams are made of. We got a little moon cake. And then we got barbecue chicken banh mi. Heck yeah! Check that out. Fun fact, this place, Nulan, we actually hired them to cater some of our weddings. So, you know it's good. You know it's good.
Now that we're back at home, I have a chance to just like regroup. Moving on to the next category, which is kind of like lifestyle. One thing that I really want to prioritize in this season, which I have already started to, and it's made a world of a difference, is being really, really intentional with spending some quality time with people that I love, with friendships that I want to invest in. Today was a perfect example, just being able to spend some quality time with my friend. That was just so beautiful, so nice. Had a nice little chit chat, had a nice little yap session. It was good, very fulfilling. And so that is something that I want to continually do, just being able to make all these plans with my husband and then also without my husband, just me and my friends, but then also maybe some group things as well. So that's definitely something that I want to continue prioritizing because we as humans were not created to be in isolation. We were not created to be alone. Surround yourself with good people and build friendships. Okay, I had to stop the walking pad because I severely underestimated how challenging it would be to walk and talk at the same time and concentrate. So anyways, okay everyone, I've just gone and blow dried all my hair. It's looking a little bit more fresh. It was honestly such a nice day, like seriously. Being able to like do our flower run, we have prepped all the flowers for the wedding tomorrow, but then just being able to take a nice fat little lunch break. Oh my goodness, we got this taro-filled mooncake. Mwah! Like, oh! And then we also got this mung bean sesame ball. If you know, you know, like genuinely moments like that where I love the fact that I was brought up in a Chinese household. Seriously, Asian desserts reign supreme in my opinion. But anyways, I never do this, but I actually picked myself up a little bunch of tulips. Even though I am a florist, I actually never get flowers for myself. In line with this whole, you know, mid-year reset and the weather is looking glamorous. I just smell spring in the air, you know, I can feel it coming. So I thought it would be so nice to be able to pick up some bright yellow tulips to be able to freshen up my space. If you are a noob when it comes to trying to find some like really nice flowers for your home, I highly recommend tulips because they last for a long time, and when they start to bloom, all the stems start moving into like different directions and they just look so funky and so cool, and I love them, I love them. Anyways, what you wanna do is you wanna snip the ends. Again, even though I'm a florist, I don't actually own my own pair of floral shears, so I'm just using my sad little kitchen scissors for this, which is not ideal, but whatever. Snip them at a diagonal so the stems can actually have as much surface area to suck water from, because that is literally their only source. And then take each individual stem, and then you're just gonna remove the bottom leaf. That's what ends up getting a bit rotty and gross in the vase. Fabulous, these are all ready to go. I'm just gonna fill up my vase here. I honestly think this vase actually might be a little bit too tall.